What is going on, guys? Aero Car Reviews here again with another video, and in today's video we are going to be taking out the old 2013 head unit that I don't know what Ford was thinking when they put it in the car. We're going to be taking out that head unit, throwing it in the trash, and putting in this brand new Dynavin D9 MST 2010 PL, which is the latest head unit from Dynavin. And if you guys don't know Dynavin, they are the top company for Mustang head units all around the world. Okay, we are inside the S197 Mustang GT, which we are still looking for a name. So if you guys have any idea of what to comment about what we should call this car, let me know. So here we are inside the car. You can see that this is the calculator of a head unit that we have. There's literally this screen, which is really, really small. It doesn't tell you that much good information or information at all. And you can see right here, we have this calculator head unit. It literally doesn't even have Bluetooth. The only good thing about this thing is that we have the climate control buttons very easily, you know, really accessible. There's a huge button right here, but yeah, honestly, it's not that great. And you can see right here, the new gear shifter that we installed. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out in my shorts, or I'll make a video about it. I don't know. But yeah, so we got to get out this old head unit in order to replace it with the new Dynavin D9 MST 2010. But before we get into that, let's talk about some of the stuff that it has in Unbox the Box, right? Let's check it out. So let's start unboxing this beautiful head unit. And let me just mention again, Dynavin is going to allow all of my amazing viewers and subscribers to get an extra $50 off of their next Dynavin purchase. Link is going to be in the description with all the information for you guys. So make sure you use code AR Car Reviews if you want to be riding like me. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got some instructions right here. We got some quality Dynavin North America stickers, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put these to the side just so we can get a nice image of what the head unit looks like. Got some nice styrofoam right here. Oh, this thing is thick, and wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, this thing looks amazing. Oh my gosh, bro. Look at this. So this is what we're going to be replacing the old calculator with. And I love this so much. Look at the attention to detail. They literally left the two bottom switches blank just in case you don't have heated seats and you don't have a control for that. They literally thought of everything. And look at this nice big touchscreen. I can't wait to have a touchscreen in this car. It's going to be so amazing. I can't wait for it. Knob check. Yeah, these things feel good, man. These things feel good. I like it. And the best part about it is it looks really OEM. Like, it looks like Ford built this. If you didn't see the word Dynavin right here, you would have never known. All right, so we have the giant, beautiful infotainment screen, and then we come here, we can see all the switches. These are for like the front cameras. Yeah, I think this is, oh my gosh, this is actually looking very overwhelming. But I think we should be good though. I think we're good. I think we should be good. Honestly, I think that's it. That's all that comes in the box, but that's really all that needs to come. So the only thing to it is just to do it. So let's do it. All right, so before we go ahead and get started, let's just make sure we disconnect the negative terminal battery. Okay, now that we removed the negative terminal, let's put it down to the side for now, just to make sure it doesn't short or do anything that we don't want it to do. And then let's get started working on the head unit. Okay, so now that we have everything set up, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the shifter ball that I installed a little bit ago. Make sure that doesn't get damaged. We're going to take off the shifter boot as well. We're going to keep this to the side for now. And what we're going to do is we're basically going to pry out the head unit from this unit right here. So hopefully everything goes well. Oh, okay. Whew. Really do feel like you're about to break something there. Luckily I did not though. All right, there we go. So you can see all the clips have came out. All right. There is going to be a clip that basically controls the trunk release, the hazard lights, and the traction control button right here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to disconnect it before we get any further. So we're going to disconnect this unit right here. Is just one clip. From here, it should be good to take off. Yeah, this comes off nice and easy. And then boom, just like that, we're in the clear. Okay, so we have two bolts right here. One here and one there. One there. I don't know how big they are, but we have to remove those. And then from there, let's see what happens. We have our 7mm wrench. Now we're just gonna use that to just pry out these two clips right here. Yeah, I might need an extension. Let me get an extension for this and come back. Okay, so we got an extension clip for this. So now let's take it out. And that should do it. Just remove them by hand because I don't want to lose them. Okay, so now we have our plastic pry tool, which you're gonna need to remove this, the old head unit. It's gonna be a little difficult without it, so I just decided to find one. This is not included in the package from Dynavin, so you will have to get this on your own if you don't have it, or just make do with something that you have, like a flathead or something like that, as long as it doesn't destroy the old head unit, because, you know, just in case. Okay, well, we got it. We got it for sure. You can see that there's already some condensation over here, or some dirt or whatever it is, but yeah, so that fell out. Now we just need to remove this last piece right here. It should be fairly easy. 1, 2, come on, 3. There we go. One thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need to keep these white clips right here. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna have to transfer them over into the new head unit. I'm talking about these right here. So you're gonna take them off, be very careful because we need them, and it's gonna be pretty painful if we don't have them. So be careful taking them off and get them into the new unit. Okay, and just like that, we have all of the clips. It's a total of 6 clips. And so we're gonna keep those because we really need them and cannot afford to lose them. And here it is. Wow, look at this thing. Oh my gosh, side by side, they look so crazy, but you can see how big and more modern just having a screen makes this car look. Like, it looks so much better, and I'm so glad. So let me put this down before I break something, and let's continue the install because we're not done. We're not even close. Coming back over here, we're gonna have a total of 6 more 7mm screws lined up here, 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 here. These are going to be holding the CD player and the old screen in place, so we just have to remove those as well. I'm going to use the same wrench to take them off. Make sure nothing falls out. All right, and there it is. Just pops out just like that. There it is. Now we do have one connector in the back. Take that out easy, and then that's it. That is the screen. Going from this small screen to that huge screen is a big improvement. A couple more to go. Okay, so we ran into a little bit of a problem with one of the screws. Thank you to whoever put that in from Ford, but it's good now. We can remove this out of the head unit, which is a big CD player, taking up a lot of space. You can see back there. So we just need to disconnect some of these cables, and then we should be good to go. Okay, so now that we've successfully removed all the connectors, we can see we have the CD player in the trash. That's gone. We have the old infotainment calculator. That's gone too. Don't need that anymore. And lastly, we have the pitiful, very, very, very pitiful, very small LCD screen for this old, very, very old infotainment screen. Ford, what were you thinking? Out with the old and with the new. And just telling you guys right off the bat, this thing looks amazing. I can't wait to turn this thing on. Like what I said before, we are going to have to add the clips in, which should be pretty simple and straightforward. You just take the clips right here, make sure they stretch over both sides, just like that. Make sure to do that for all of the other clips. And just like that, we're done. You can see we have 3 clips on this side, 3 clips on that side, and the screen is ready to go in, but we do have to get the connectors right before we put everything in first. So we're just gonna take a little bit of work on our end, mapping up all this huge mess. So even though this looks pretty scary to deal with, everything fits in like a puzzle piece, so don't be too scared. Just go through everything one step by step and take your time. Okay, so we are back after some agonizing minutes. I think I've connected most of the things I need to connect, maybe all potentially. I'm going to try to turn this thing on and hope my car doesn't explode. Yeah, so let's do that, and if things are not working, I know I have some more work to do. So let me just double check over my work really quick, and if everything's good to go, I guess I'll start up the car. We'll see. Okay, so I've connected loosely the negative terminal to the car again, just so we could test everything and see if everything's working. And so yeah, we're gonna check that right now. We're gonna see for the first time. But if this thing is working, you guys gotta drop a subscribe, you gotta drop a like. Like, come on, you got to. And let's see, let's hope that this car does not implode. Wow, bro, it started right up. Oh my gosh. Okay, the radio works. Let's turn that off. All right, yep, not trying to get copyrighted strike right here. Turn it down. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, this is the best Apple Car whatever head unit I've ever had in a car. Like, forget my 2017 Honda Civic with all that nice amenities, bro. This has Apple CarPlay. This is wireless Apple CarPlay. This has auxiliary. It has everything, and it looks like I linked everything to perfection. I think everything is working just right. And yeah, I checked Apple CarPlay. Let me shut up and show you guys. So I checked Apple CarPlay. It's coming up. You can see right here that there's nothing. I mean, yeah, I was checking the auxiliary. You can see that there's not connected. So right here you can see that my phone is on the aux. It works with the aux as well. Media, if you want to play some Bluetooth. Now the only thing I do have to work on is the phone. I want to see how the microphone sounds, because I know that might be a little tricky. But depending on where I put it, I could really kind of mess up. So I'm trying to make sure I put it in a good spot where I will be heard. And also, for those people asking, I ended up putting the microphone right there. The reason why I didn't fully put it on yet is because I wanted to make sure it sounds good before I actually leave it there. So if I do want to, I can move it to another place, like maybe right there, right here, if it's a little closer and a little better sounding. But I just put half of the glue on just for now. So if I want to move the thing up like this, I can move it up and it won't be seen. But the question is, will I be heard? I don't know, for the most part. But yeah, look at the system. It's super intuitive. Everything about it is just really nice. And hopefully I will be back in this head unit to install a backup camera. So yeah, look forward to that video. But yeah, this is going super well. Now it's only one thing left to do. Pack everything up and let's get on. All right, guys. And while I have a free hand, I just wanted to say these screws right here, this screw right here will not be used anymore, and where is it? This screw right here will not be used anymore. It's kind of like from the top and it goes around like that. So just, if you guys don't use those two, don't be scared. I know I was scared. So yeah, that's about it. So before I put everything back, I just wanted to tell you guys as well, if you're looking for a place to route the cables for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, at first I was thinking that it was gonna be ugly and just sticking outside the car, but you can actually run it through the center console right here. And when you're looking for a spot to get in, you could just, there you go. And this thing is literally just held on by clips and the two screws at the bottom. So you don't have to worry about anything on this one. And then of course, if you need places to route the USBs where you could plug in your phone and stuff like that, you can easily put them in right here because there's a piece that just pops out. So yeah. It's pretty intuitive. Dynavin, you guys are amazing. God bless you. God bless Dynavin. Okay, so we pushed everything back in. We just have these three cables, which are for the Apple CarPlay, the auxiliary, and phone. I don't know what phone does. I really haven't tested it out, but as long as Apple CarPlay was working, I was cool. But all right, so let's push everything back in. Please don't break. All right, that's good. Ooh, nice and flush, nice and flush. Wish I could have got the bottom ones in a little bit better. Oh, there it is. That's better. That is good. Now I could just run it through right here so it's out of the way of the shifter boot. Sorry, you guys can't see. And then I could just run it right here along this side so it's out of the way of the shifter boot. If you guys don't use this cable, I think it is okay. I think this only pertains to the shaker head units because they have a subwoofer. So if you guys have a subwoofer, you might have to use this, but if you don't worry about it. And now lastly, let's get this piece back on so it actually looks like an actual head unit. All right, but before we do that, we gotta make sure that this little connector is linked in. And gotta make sure it's linked in like a job, you feel me? All right, easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. Put in the center console so we have a little more space to work with. Oh my gosh, I'm actually bugging out. I'm actually so bugging out, I forgot. We have to put in the 2 screws for the head unit. Push this part in, make sure the shifter boot lines up good. It's lined up. It should go in like a click. 1, 2. There it is. All right. Cup holder still works. Everything looks good. And voila, we're done. Oh my gosh, bro, this looks amazing. This looks absolutely amazing. I'm so happy. Dynavin, thank you so much for reaching out to me and getting this head unit installed in my car. I appreciate you guys so much. So yeah, guys, if you want a Dynavin head unit for yourself, make sure you go pick up one. These things they'll change up your car. Like my car already looks so much newer. It literally looks like a brand new car now. Perfect. Look at that interior. This is what dreams are made of. Like what I said before, if you have heated and cooled seats, they have the button for the heated seats right here. I don't think this year had cooled seats, and of course they have the blinks as well. So we went from having a lot of blinks to just having 2 now, and that's okay with me. And then this is a whole bunch of other stuff that we don't need, but it's not hurting us. So lastly, let's install these 2 clips, and then that's it. Dynavin. All right, there it is. It's whole. Oh my gosh, this is whole. This is beautiful. All right, guys, moment of truth. We are going to be starting up the car and seeing how this head unit works. So let's do it once. There it is. Comes right up. Oh my gosh, bro. This is amazing. I love this. I really do love this. So again, special shout out to Dynavin. Thank you so much. If you guys want to get this head unit for yourself, make sure you use code ARCarReviews for $50 off of your next Dynavin purchase. Link, everything will be in the description below. Make sure you get on that right now, because I guarantee these Dynavin head units are nice. That's all I'm saying. They're really, really nice. Like, they're super, super nice. One thing I like about them is that they're so vivid. Like, this color is so beautiful. So if you guys are willing to do the honor with me, I'm gonna peel the plastic off. Now there's only one thing left to do. There it is right there. There it is. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, this screen feels amazing. This is amazing. I love this thing. I really do love this thing. Bro, this is fire. This is so fire. Oh my gosh, I feel like a kid in a candy store. I'm gonna just play around with this thing for a lot, but listen guys, thank you again to Dynavin. If you guys have not, make sure you get yourself a head unit from Dynavin. This is the D9, as I mentioned before. This is the latest and greatest head unit. I wouldn't recommend getting anything less than that. I would say maybe the D8 if you're trying to save money, but definitely D8, D9. And make sure you use my code. If you use my code, you'll save yourself an extra 50 buckaroonies. So make sure you do that. As always, subscribe to ARCarReviews. Thank you again to the people that are subscribing to the channel. We have just hit 500 subscribers. We have 1,000 followers on IG, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's keep hitting our goals. I want to hit a goal of 1,000 subscribers before 2025. Can we do that? I think we could do that. Okay guys, so it's been about a week since I've had the Dynavin D9 unit inside of my car, and trust me when I say it's been such a night and day difference. Like, I absolutely love everything about this head unit. There's little to no things I can do now with my car, so I'll just take a minute and show you guys. But I wanted to make sure that I gave it some time just to make sure, you know, I actually knew how it was to live with the Dynavin head unit, because of course you're gonna like it as soon as you install it. So I wanted to give it some time, you know, a week, 2 weeks tops, see how I feel, and then, you know, add it onto the video with the installation and everything for you guys. So let's cut to that right now. All right, so you guys can see right here, we have the Apple CarPlay looking absolutely amazing in the car. Like, absolutely, it's so responsive. Like, it is so responsive to the touch. Everything about it is synced up perfectly. Coolest part about it is you don't even have to have your phone actually connected to it. So you could do wireless, you could do wired at the same time, and it just works all the same. Like, honestly, the system is good. I think everybody knows or is used to Apple CarPlay, but apart from that, everything is cool with it, you know what I mean? So the another thing you can have is you could have the App Store, you could have the Play Store comes loaded onto the head unit, so everything with it is seamless integration. You don't really have to do a lot of stuff aftermarket. One thing you do have to do is just make sure that you have your phone set to hotspot, turn the Wi-Fi for the device on, and then simply just use whatever you want to use with the Wi-Fi. It's gonna pop up here with some internet connectivity. So it's pretty intuitive, and that's one thing I really do love about this car. Like, this head unit just transforms the whole car. Netflix on the head unit, like literally, I'm gonna throw up the video. I was literally watching Netflix while just waiting in my car for some food. This is crazy to me. Like, this is like Tesla levels of technology in a Mustang. Like, it's absolutely crazy. I won't get into it right now because I don't really have too much service, but some other things is it has GPS tests, it has system reset, map updates. It also has Dynavin's own personal heads-up unit, which is called navigation, which also works really well. So if you want to use that, or if your phone is just dead, you can also use their head unit as well, because this head unit comes with built-in navigation system. Of course, it's going to be a little slower than what you're used to, but from what I've seen, it's very intuitive, very responsive, no problems at all. I was even able to watch like videos of myself, and if you look right here, this is a little slot where you can have your SD card, so you're able to input your SD card. So if there's something you want to use or to like watch a video from, or even this video itself, like I can literally watch it on this screen. Like, it's so crazy to me. And all you have to do is, of course, go to VLC after you put in the head unit, and that's it. So yeah, you get YouTube. I downloaded YouTube, of course. You get Netflix, you get Google Maps, you get the Play Store, you get a file, so you can save some files from the SD cards and stuff like that. Honestly, what more are you really gonna want out of a head unit? Now, the only problem I have with this head unit so far is that I cannot map it to my steering wheel controls. So if I'm trying to turn on or up the volume, I can't turn it up or down. But that's something I might connect Dynavin just to see what they say about it. But apart from that, everything else is good. I really can't complain. I think you guys definitely need to get this unit. You even see that there's an area right here just for cameras. Of course, I don't have any cameras connected, so it's not going to show you anything. But I have it set up to, even when you're going to go into reverse, like, it's going to turn into the screen when the car is in reverse. Obviously, I don't have a reverse camera, but you can put that in, take it off. So it dims the music, all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the head unit. All right, guys, that's been the install, review, everything for the Dynavin D9 MST head unit for all S197 Mustangs. If you guys are still on the fence about buying this head unit, I don't know how you could be. This head unit is literally everything and more. Like, literally, I'm sitting down in my car watching Netflix, watching YouTube, watching my own YouTube videos. It's everything you could want in a head unit, plus more. Like this. It's the best thing I bought for a car, any car, all my cars, every car I ever owned. So if you guys don't got one, or you think you're on the fence about getting one for your SM197 Mustang, I would say definitely go ahead and do that right now. But if you are going to do that, make sure you use code AR Car Reviews for $50 off. Who doesn't want 50 bucks? Get your 50 bucks now. Get this head unit for a little bit cheaper. Trust me when I say it is worth every penny, every nickel, every dime. Dynavin, thank you guys so much for reaching out and working with me. I appreciate it. So go ahead, get the head unit. Make sure you use my code. Everything will be in the link in the description below. So yeah, without further ado, thank you guys for watching. This has been AR Car Reviews. Make sure to subscribe. If I helped you, if you're on the fence for getting the Dynavin unit and I helped you out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later, and peace, love, positivity. AR out.